Last time on Roll for Distraction. Welcome
Mature
to what is going to be the inaugural episode of Roll for Distraction. I'm the DM, John.
So hi, I'm Alex, and I'm playing as Sorella Mordai.
Hello. My name is Gerard. My character's name is Clarktomanicus Helios Tumti.
I am Colin, and I'm playing Crassus, the Dragonborn Warlock.
Hello world, my name is Brian. My character that I'm playing is Umak Zor.
So my name is also Alex, but sometimes you'll hear everybody call me Vigna, which is my last name. And my character is Zidriz.
Thoradin requested that you help Varnir with organizing some stuff, some books and scrolls within the Firefly Cellar. I wasn't expecting adventurers, I was expecting more scribes. But...
You know, I'm something of a wizard myself.
And everyone wakes up the following morning. You are also whistling along to that tune. And so
no,
is...
it's mind control!
And
Wait,
so
who are-
is everyone.
The humming is now Darude Sandstorm, I see.
Well, that's a magical book if
Oh.
ever there were one. That's the title.
Shemshime's Bedtime Rhyme. You in one swing shatter a thinner stone tile and reveal a compartment in which you see a skull,
Oh dear.
jaw clacking, singing the tune. Upon further inspection of the room, you see in one of the corners on the floor, scratched in all caps into the stone work.
God.
Finish the rhyme.
Alright, let's actually start the fucking show, because it's already an hour later than we said it would be.
Last time on
Where we
Dragon
left
Ball
off,
P.
So,
You
how
had
about,
dealt
like a
with-
welcome back? Hello, everyone. Hello, audience, again.
welcome back to this week's episode of... I clapped again, fuck. Welcome back to this week's episode of Roll for Distraction, where we will be continuing the mystery
Meat.
of Shemshime's Bedtime Rhyme.
Yes, we'll
Not the
pronounce
mystery
it
meat.
relatively correctly this time, I hope.
I was gonna say, how do we pronounce it again?
Shemshime, now that I've seen it in writing.
Shemshime.
Shemshime.
Shangri-La.
Not like the fish. Not like sashimi.
Shemshime seed.
Not sashimi.
Sashimi's bedtime story?
Shemshime seeds, okay?
You know, it's really funny when we all talk over each other.
Yeah, it's always funny.
It's hilarious. Well, everyone, thank you for tuning in to episode 2, and we're going to go briefly over what happened last time. The party was tasked with aiding the elf scribe Vanir with organizing the Firefly Cellar. After a day of work in putting books back on their shelves, the party awoke, and everyone in the cellar was humming a tune. This tune being Shemshime's Bedtime Rhyme. After a thorough search, a mechanical storybook was found in Crinkle's hoard of stuff, and this book opens and plays with lyrics, the actual rhyme, except for what appears to be the last verse on how to defeat Shemshime. As you are searching through the cellar, trying to find more information on this entity and what it does and what it can do, things continue to get weirder. The temperature drops, the lanterns will flicker.
The
until
lights
the
will flicker
strangest
on
thing
and
to
off.
happen
Temperature will flicker.
is that
The walls
Ebder
will ooze
Nosferatu.
slime.
an
Oh, wait, they always
outburst
do that.
and is frozen in place, screaming
Nosferatu.
Shemshime's Bedtime Rhyme. The quick thinking of Clarktomanicus, a lesser restoration spell, cures him of his paralysis and removes his compulsion to sing. What happened?
Alright, continue.
Excuse me.
Oh. Well,
Uh-oh.
Guess,
We
That
lost
might
John.
just
Begin,
disconnected
guys.
from
Done.
Discord. I hope he's still recording.
Alright.
Okay, I'm still recording. The
taking
internet
over.
dropped out. We're gonna have to cut a little bit out of that. That was really weird. The internet cut out for 10 seconds.
I just thought you got tired of our shit.
As Ebder was cured of his singing affliction,
Give him a good
you could
smack.
faintly hear the rhyme
Thought it was humming.
coming from behind the walls. Investigating it, below the floor of a formerly hidden and forgotten room was a singing skull warning you that you must find the last verse to defeat Shemshime. And that's where we left off.
Sing no song.
Let me switch to the spooky music now.
So this thing is basically a demon entity, and we have to exorcise it out.
Probably more of a ghost than a demon, if I had to guess, but...
Okay. I was
Do you
gonna
have to
say,
exorcise it?
are we in the Conjuring now? We need to call the Warrens.
I can do some conjuring. I'm a wizard.
Hey.
You're a wizard, Ari.
I'm a wizard.
Yeah, so, everyone,
You're
what are
a
you
wizard,
doing?
Harry.
There was a
I'm
magic
a what?
skull in
Magic
Lid's
singing
hands
skull.
in this room.
Can I ask a weird question? And
Yes.
This
No.
may
You
may
can only
come
ask
more
weird
from
questions.
me. This may come more from me, but as the DM, I kind of wanted to get your thoughts on it. Can Boots tell where this thing is? Because I know sometimes animals are really weird about that, and that they can see stuff that we can't. So can Boots see this?
That is a solid
Have him
question.
make an insight check.
I am going to say no,
Okay, solid.
because
Too OP.
It would probably be too OP if we could just consistently
it
have...
would be a little
Yeah.
OP if you could detect spirit entities through cats and dogs. Generally, when those things are triggered to them, it's more on sound and smell.
Okay,
So they do need to actually be there interfering.
uh-huh. But yes, I wanted to clarify that before we got too far into this. I'm like, how much does little dude on my shoulders see?
He will probably be aware of its presence before you, but not yet.
Okay. So if I feel claws in my shoulders, that means he probably can tell something's going on.
Probably.
So,
Yeah.
let me ask about this this skull in the wall. It's just a skull, no full skeleton?
there is a skeleton, and it was below
Oh.
a floorboard.
Okay.
It was below the
Oh.
floor.
Did he
Not on
like
the wall.
bury himself?
Probably not. That would be hard.
There is the rest of a skeleton in there. They look like they're wearing some kind of merchant's. They were wearing some kind of merchant's attire, but it is mostly broken down at this point.
And is it not moving in any way other than its jaw?
And the jaw has stopped.
Okay.
Oh,
It gave you that warning, and then it stopped.
I was gonna say, was Shemshime controlling that? Then I'm assuming so.
Seems probable.
Why would Shemshime tell us to
I
find
know that's
the
my
verse
only
to
question.
defeat
But like,
him?
why else would the thing move?
Can I check his pockets?
Yes.
That's
Do I
He has
roll for that,
pockets?
or is it just...
thought he was skeleton.
Give an investigation check
pockets.
to the clothes that they were wearing.
Try to give me a guidance.
Guidance.
Got in its pockets is precious.
Oh, that's
You're in
pretty
this
good.
room. It's in this room. Oh god.
25.
25. Okay. With a 25, you find some paper fragments that look to maybe have been a schematic for the book's design,
Okay,
Oh.
that might be good.
but it is only
Yeah.
little pieces. You maybe have a quarter of it. There's a lot of stuff that's just broken down.
That's more than what I had previously. I might be able to work something
And
out
you
there.
find a set of tinkerer's tools.
Okay.
Hey, we can fix
Are those
it.
dexterity or intelligence based?
Dex.
Okay, that's probably my job either way. Okay, so how about I start tinkering with the book while others pursue other leads.
I'm just saying for the viewers at home who aren't watching this, we are using a Roll20 game board. So
Wait, who are these other characters on the map?
Okay. This one is the Tabaxi Cthulhu.
Cthulhu?
Cthulhu.
Is that
the
Cthulhu
Tabaxi?
Oblongata? What's that paint smudge?
John,
all over
That's
the
my
map?
Tabaxi,
bird
right?
that is technically in my pocket right now. So
Yes, that is the Tabaxi.
okay,
Uh,
it looked like a
they're-
cat, but I wasn't sure.
At the western position on the table is Varnir, the very old elf who you are helping organize this.
Who's that guy?
Which guy? This one?
The guy
That
that's
is
lighting up.
Ebder.
Oh, that's
Ebder.
Gelby's done.
And then this is
Did that-
Gelby.
Skelby. Where's
Gelby's
the
pretty
stupid
tall for
bird?
And then
Wow.
Crinkle is chilling in his room in the basement.
It's
Crinkle.
ma'am.
Sorry.
all right.
It's never mind.
Continuing on, I said I'm gonna work on the book with the Tinkerer's tools while other people pursue other leads. What do other people want?
Hey, John.
Can I help with the?
Yes, Colin.
Are all the books in here, like, how are they arranged? Like, are they arranged by subject? Are they arranged by...
Subject
Dewey
and then
Decimal
alphabetically
System.
within subject. All of the Dewey Decimal System.
Alright, cool. Is there one of those like old school library like what is it, a Rolodex?
Yes.
Yeah,
For-
like the little
for-
flippy thing.
Yeah, for books.
See all the names of books.
there one
It
of
is not a
those?
Rolodex. There is
A
a
Rolodex?
filing cabinet with information on all of the books. The issue is, not all of the books are back in their place yet. You only handled like a quarter of them.
That's fine. I
one of the
just want to
floors.
see if there's even a book that is like about Shemshime.
You know that there isn't,
Okay.
Rip.
because Vanier tells you there isn't.
How can we believe what Vanier says?
Because it's their job to know that. Yes, Brian.
Why is there a minion in the bottom left-hand corner?
What?
There's a minion in the bottom left-hand corner.
I don't know.
Why is that
Who
there?
put that there? Why
Yep,
is
that's a minion.
I don't know how that got there. Who did someone draw that?
Colin definitely just drew that while no one was paying attention.
Colin is smiling at
I'm
mischievous.
taking a screenshot of that for
Damn
the
it,
audience.
Brian! Why'd you have to see that now? I was gonna wait for combat to start and just like add it to the
Oh, man.
battlefield.
Please do anyway.
Um,
How did you do that?
I drew it.
I want to do that.
Banana,
At any rate,
banana,
the
All right.
lights flicker off for
Ah,
a
no.
moment.
Oh no!
It's the minion.
It's almost like we have dark
Oh,
vision or
God.
something.
and a lantern.
Oh yeah, is my lantern of revealing still on?
Ah, what's behind me? What is this?
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Hey, John,
Oh
Eldritch
no.
Blast.
Oh, I know what that is.
Hold on. Wait.
Nothing personal, kid.
Oh, no.
Help.
Oh, there's another one. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, these are the worst.
Yeah.
The fuck are these?
Please roll initiative.
Ah!
Also, all the lights are off. As Zid sits down at the table to begin working on the book using the fragments of blueprint and their newfound tinkerer's tools, 3 shadows materialize out of the darkness. One directly behind Zid, one directly behind Vanier, and one directly in front of Crassus. The shadows behind Vanier and Zid are going to take surprise round attacks. That is 10 to hit her, which is a miss, and 8 to hit Zid.
No.
And we are now up at the top. It is Crassus.
He's all up in my grill, so I'm gonna just smack him with my fucking glaive.
Is it a
Okay.
shadow though? Is it gonna go like right through it?
My glaive's magical.
Oh yes.
That's a 10.
That is a miss.
Rip.
Cirilla, you are up. Zid, you are on deck.
I'm I'm a little too far away from it. I feel like I can like still vicious mockery it, or even how do I cast vicious mockery again? I'm losing my mind.
So I need to roll a save. 9.
It's a D4, right?
Yes, D4.
Okay, thought so. 2 damage.
And that shadow will have
Damage.
disadvantage on its next attack.
Zid, you are up.
Okay. So I don't want to be here. I'm gonna use my once a day Blessing of the Raven Queen to do a Misty Step as a bonus action. Are these bookcases stand on toppable?
Yes.
Like,
But, like, you'd have to crouch.
okay, that's fine. I will be crouching right here. And then I will fire a magic missile at the one that was behind me. Just a
Okay.
standard level 1 magic missile. That's 11 damage.
Ooh, okay. Did not like that. Ebder is going to grab his daughter, and they're going to run this way.
That's
Really
appropriate, yeah.
Get the child out.
Cthulhu is going to try and work out of the room here.
Does she have a combat
And-
ability?
Going to cast Produce Flame.
Oh my god. God's headphones just fell off, audience.
My headset
Clean
just
off his
fell
head.
right off my head.
Yeet!
I need more space.
Need more cowbell, man.
Insert cowbell sound effect.
I need less NPCs. This is not a good thing.
This
for
is
me,
a lot
is
of
having
people that if you
5 NPCs that I have to control.
and free shadows.
Yeah. They're gonna cast Produce Flame and just chuck it.
Yeah.
They're gonna miss. Actually, you know what? They're not gonna do that because that's fire in a library.
You
They're
know-
going to
Yeah.
use Shillelagh.
Yeah, let's retcon
They're
that.
still gonna miss, but they're gonna use Shillelagh.
Yeah, let's watch the fire in here, maybe.
And I
Everything
thought about it
just
for a
goes
second,
poof.
and I was like, oh no.
Especially if they miss.
Yeah.
No takesies, backsies. You
If they
coward.
fired first.
Commit.
And
then
then
No, we'll put them
Vanir
in
is
snow.
going to turn around and try and stab it with a knife. They are going to miss.
Is Vanir not like a wizard?
Maybe,
Just
yeah.
a normal librarian?
Just a noble.
Oh, that's lame. Thought you had to be a wizard to be a librarian around here.
Well, I mean, she's just old.
Oh, okay.
700. She's 685.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
You
It's like,
whippersnapper.
I'll get you, you bastard.
This is just her retirement.
Yo.
Retirement. She's
Yeah,
been working here
retirement.
for 400 years. All right. Next up is Umok.
I am going to go to the one on my right. So I'm gonna use my magical book, aka my flail.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very good.
Is that gonna work? That's gonna work, right? With the
It
shadow
should.
thing. Oh, natural 20!
Oh, yeah.
I could have downloaded a sound effect, but I just did it with my mouth.
Alright, great. So then 18 damage.
Fuck.
Yo.
Whew.
Is it
Yeah.
dead?
You knock it in its where the head would be, and it just discorporates.
Disintegrate?
Does it make a violent
Boom!
screeching noise when it disappears?
Yes.
Oh, it's like a banshee.
It just sounds like the
No,
Nazgul
I'm glad it's
fucking
not a
screaming.
banshee. Shadows are bad, but banshees will fuck your day up.
I forget
Look.
that banshees are like actual
Yeah, it's a
things.
thing.
Shadow bad.
Sorry.
Banshee.
Bad for everyone in the room.
It's the Shadow's turn.
Great. Good thing we already killed one.
Time to die.
Nope.
Elf lady.
Nope. Didn't actually hit. Which is fine.
Wow.
Oh,
She
shit.
dodged out of the way, and the other Shadow is going to
fucking
go for Crassus. Nope. This die. I've rolled it 8 times. It is yet to roll over a 9.
Damn.
This die can go
Keep
die.
I love that
For
die.
Yeah.
us.
For us.
Keep using that die.
Yeah, I
please.
appreciate it.
They all miss. Clark Dramaticus, you're up.
Oh fuck. I'm by Crassus, and there is a shadow in front of Crassus. So these things are shadows, correct?
Correct.
Well, how do they feel about radiant damage?
Probably not great.
Take
As
a
a player.
wild fucking guess.
Cool, I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance at it. Constitution saving throw for the shadow.
15.
I have a 15 spell save DC.
Fails.
Great. Ooh, 6. 6 radiant damage.
Oh, it looks like it hurts a lot more than it should have.
Dope.
Aha, take that, foul creature.
And
No,
we are
I'm
back up with the top with Crassus.
Cool. 23 to hit with my glaive.
I think that hits. Yeah.
11 slashing damage.
And with that, this shadow dissipates. Cirilla, you are up.
I'm gonna move further into the room past the boys so I can be a little closer to.
Can get to
This.
there because it costs double movement to move through their space. But you can get to
Cool.
there.
That is close
Sounds
enough
good.
to violently insult this shadow.
Yes. Do I have the action to do that? Or
Yes,
next
you do.
time?
You can.
Okay. I'ma yell at him, please.
Lovely.
Hey. Fuck you.
Hey, you guys.
14.
Just misses.
Okay, so it fails. So roll damage, and it will have disadvantage on its next attack.
4.
4. All right. Zid, you are up.
Can't do much, but I can do a little.
I
It's
will
enough.
attempt to illusion bolt, which for audience reference is a little homebrew cantrip. Where I just throw
Please don't hit me.
a fake projectile at people and trick them into thinking they're injured. So John, I need an intelligence saving throw. I'm gonna throw what looks like a dart of light at the shadow.
It's a 9.
Okay, that'll do. So it's a D8 psychic damage. That is 6 psychic damage. And I'm staying up here. I am not coming down from this bookshelf.
Vanir is going to try and attack. They are not going to succeed. They are going to succeed. They hit
Oh,
Wow.
with their knife.
a knife!
No!
No!
They do 5 damage. Doesn't look quite as effective as it should be, but they get a nice little cleave in there. Umak, you are up.
You're up. Alright.
Okay.
All right, buddy.
Does a 12 hit?
Yes, just hits.
Great. I rolled a 12. 8 damage.
That's more than 2, so you kill it.
Nice.
Yay.
And with that, the shadows are gone, and a second later, the lights come back.
Yay.
I shall descend from the bookshelf.
Ebder comes back with Galby. What the fuck was that?
Those were shadows.
No clue, sir.
Yo, mama.
I don't think Citrus even needs to roll to know what those are, right? Like,
No, probably
yeah, it's
not.
like, those were shadows, a form of undead. Cousins to ghosts. Quite lucky we didn't get hit by them.
Yes, quite.
Crassus will walk in and just say to Ebder, perhaps next time it may not be so wise to run with the child
In fairness, he ran in a direction where there were no shadows.
that he knew of.
Also fair.
Don't tell me how to raise my kid.
Also fair. I'm gonna ritual detect magic again, I guess.
Okay.
Am I picking up anything new?
No, but you do see that Ebder is currently not affected by the enchantment.
Okay, that's good. So
Oh.
Gerard's or Clark's lesser restoration seems to have gotten it off him. So it must have to, you must have to sleep to get it, and then it must be gone if you cure it. So that's good.
No more Darut Sandstorm.
But the rest of you are all still humming it unless you're actively trying not to.
I just have a purring sandstorm cat on my shoulders.
Crassus is gonna start making his way down to the staircase and go make sure that the bird lady didn't get roasted.
Okay. Without a word, Cthulhu gets up from the table and starts walking towards the staircase to go up to the other floor.
Cthulhu, where are you going?
Doesn't acknowledge you.
I'm
Cthulhu
gonna follow her.
Obligato.
Shit, follow her. She may be enchanted. I give chase.
Whee! I'm with ya.
Makes it to the top of the staircase and just starts banging on the door with her quarterstaff.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Tackle
whoa,
her.
whoa, whoa.
I don't
Grab her.
I don't have hold person. Don't look at me.
I do.
Wisdom save?
Yes.
Wisdom save.
21. So they
Ah,
shrug it
fuck.
off.
Can I cast Lesser Restoration? Again?
Well, why don't we just hold her down first? Just
Yeah,
start with that.
tackle her.
And she is now just screaming and banging on this with her stick. Just, it doesn't appear to be like actually getting it open, but they're just full force
Whack.
smashing their quarterstaff into the hatch.
Do we grab her? We grab her.
I say tackle
Come
her.
here, you old coot. Wait, which one is this again?
The
The
tabaxi.
tabaxi.
Okay. Don't yell at me. What's a tabaxi?
Cat
The
person.
cat
person.
person.
Okay, cat person. Get over here, you furball.
No, we can't insult her.
I'm insulting her. She's being silly.
Okay.
Do we just wanna lesser restoration her again?
Yeah, that seems to work last time.
Hiya, I go and touch her.
Hiya.
Lesser restoration.
She stops humming, but is still pounding on the door, stops, and tries going down the steps again, trying to, like, just shouldering past all of you. Is anyone going to try and stop her, or are they just going to let her by?
Hey, Umak, the one with muscles.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Big ol'
Contested
head.
strength checks.
Oh, okay. Strength check.
Don't,
Natural 20.
don't break
You
her.
suplex her.
She is 700 years old. Don't you dare break
No,
this.
No,
this
that's
is-
not this one.
This is the
This
tabaxi,
one's like,
not the elf.
Oh.
this one's 30. They're fine.
She'll
Um,
be
I
alright.
may or may not have broken their neck.
They are really fighting against you, but you're way stronger.
It's like picking up
And
a
you're
child.
able to just sort of
breaking a sweat.
hold them. You feel them kind of like trying to scratch at you with their claws, but it's not doing any real damage.
She hisses at you.
Let
Probably.
me go! I am getting out of here!
LOL, no, you're not going anywhere.
I will not stay down here any more.
We don't
Oh,
have
alright,
a
I'll
choice.
Start petting her and start petting her and
No.
say,
This is what
"Good kitty,
quarantine
nice
is
kitty."
all about.
It's okay.
Good kitty, nice kitty, little ball of fur.
Soft kitty. Warm kitty.
What's the opposite of persuasion check? What you're making right now?
Fur.
She is still struggling against you, but you've got her subdued.
Just drag her to the
Hey,
basement and lock her in
Brian,
a
how
room,
many
I
feet of
guess.
rope do you have?
I have 50 feet of rope.
Use the 50 feet of rope to tie up the cat person.
I'm gonna use 50 feet of rope to tie her tail to the railing.
No!
While they're abusing this cat person,
No animal abuse on this show. We're gonna
is
get
bird
canceled
person
No, no.
in the basement and still alive?
Okay, we're gonna go to that.
And also, Zidrus will go back to doing the tinkering with the book, but you can come back to me after you do Colin's scene here.
Okay, Crassus, you knock on the door. Yes,
You okay in there?
I'm fine. What was all that noise?
A bunch of shadows tried to kill some of us. They got killed though.
I'm gonna stay in here.
Are there any shadows in
Okay.
there?
No.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Do I believe her?
Get an insight check.
Let's do it. Dirty 20.
She's telling the truth. It's just like shit, fuck, fuck, shit. just like an undertone of like, oh no. So, yeah, she seems okay. As okay as any of you are locked in a basement with a malevolent entity fucking with you.
Yeah.
So not okay, but they're alive.
I've just noticed the other image that has appeared in the bottom of our Roll20 map, and I'm now inserting this on screen for you, audience. For the audio listeners, real quick.
Oh my god.
It's a dragon, not the worst, breathing fire, while
taking a
pooping.
shit.
While pooping, and then there's a sentence that says, "John is a dingus," and then not with a little carrot, so it says John is not a dingus.
Also, someone drew the sun as Zoe Hanji. Oh, nope, now the glasses are filled in.
It's the sun, the classic sun with the sunglasses and the smiley face for some
God.
reason.
Colin, what were you saying?
Oh, so Shemshime or whatever.
Shemshime, yeah.
Does that sound like it would be a name in common or
That sounds like it is the common translation. Okay, Zid, you were going to try and
To
work on the
tinker.
book with tinkering?
Yeah, I'm not proficient, but have some instructions at least. Gerard could help me with guidance.
True.
I teleport behind you. I heard guidance.
Did somebody
It's
say
The
guidance?
code word.
Umak, can you make an intelligence saving throw for me?
Oh, cool.
Alright, never mind. 10.
Okay. You're in the room with everyone else after you have tied the tabaxi up. Everyone in this room looks like a bandit that has attacked your village.
Cut.
Oh, great.
Uh-oh.
And you attack
That's
the
an
person
illusion,
nearest
alright.
to you,
Oh, cool.
who is the tabaxi that is tied up on the ground.
Oh, no.
So please make a full round of advantage attacks on them.
Do I have to?
Yes,
I would like to not.
that's you do not have the option. They are a bandit on the ground. They are a bandit attacking your home.
Okay. Alright.
You also take 7 psychic damage.
12 damage.
No.
They are not happy about it, but they are alive and they are screaming because they've just been hit in the chest with a magic flail, and everyone turns to see that.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Umak, what the fuck?
Umak, can you make another intelligence saving throw, please?
Alright, that's significantly better. Alright, so that's gonna be 17.
Okay, you kind of shake it off and realize
My peop-
that you've just attacked.
You just
The
violently
person you
struck this tied up
subdued.
cat person.
You just hit them
Oh,
with your
shit.
flail.
I just gave you a hug.
And
now I hit
you
you with my flail.
Sort
I'm
of
sorry.
in a panic, look around. And it's like, you're not all bandits.
I was
No.
not here for a second. You were not here for a second. What just happened?
It
Ah.
seems
Oh, you
you've
went crazy.
been the victim of an illusion.
Magicked.
You've been hit by a smooth criminal.
Illusions.
Okay, so that just happened.
Can I make the Tinker Tool check now? Can I try the book?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
I feel like I should heal the lady first. Yes, no, maybe so.
Alright,
One thing at a time.
Okay, hang on. That's a 19.
Okay. It appears that the box is better. It is not repaired, but it's definitely better.
Okay.
You need to do a little more work to actually get it to be properly fixed.
Does it give me like another word or two of the final verse?
It goes an extra line, see a daughter grinding grain, and then skips.
Why do I
Okay.
feel like she's gonna get some body part caught in this?
Well, judging by the book, which I will put on screen again for the audience, I just put it in general for you guys. That's the verse where the ghost gets beat.
Clerk Manicus, you were going to heal.
I'm gonna heal the tabaxi lady because she just got fucking whapped in the chest.
Okay.
Yeah, go fix her up.
You're the old
I'm
cure.
surprised her
Uh,
heart
she-
didn't stop.
She gets 7 HP returned.
Okay. They're definitely happy about that. Ebder and Gabby are going to go downstairs and just try and
Hunker
hide.
down. Yeah.
Vanir is going to go with them.
See a daughter grinding grain, shoot Shemshime in the brain.
Can you squish a ghost
We
like
have an
grain?
illusion.
You
We
can't
have those
rhyme
words
grain with
somewhere.
grain.
Yes, I can.
Challenge
Does the
accepted.
shadow have a name? Who fucking cares?
As they are leaving the room, you hear Vanir scream,
Ah.
Ebder, no, don't! Stop it!
What the fuck?
Looks like the NPCs are killing each
Oh
other.
no!
Well, let us travel in that direction.
And you see Vanir and Ebder kind of... He has a knife out, and she has both her hands holding the arm where he has the knife as he's leaning in to try and stab Vanir.
Ah, shit.
And you see Galby laying against the wall with a cut on her arm.
Let me illusion
I'm
bolt
taking the
him
kid.
because it's not lethal. Have him make an intelligence save.
12.
6 again. Psychic
6
damage.
Okay. He drops unconscious.
Fantastic. He's
Hey.
stable. The illusion bolt doesn't kill people.
Do we have Crassus will chime in. Do we have keys for all these rooms?
You do.
We should
Cool.
lock all the NPCs
Yeah.
in their own rooms.
Crassus is gonna grab Ebder and just drag him into this room right here. And then I'm gonna lock the door from the outside, I guess.
Okay, so you're gonna lock him in there.
Yep, locking everybody in rooms, separated.
Is Gelby gonna go with her dad, or
Nope.
is she gonna be alone?
No.
Okay. Then I'm giving her the cat for the day.
Emotional support cat.
Yes.
Until she murders your cat.
Would John do that? Would John kill the cat?
I don't think he would.
He killed
He
my
killed
horse.
Colin's horse.
Well,
I
that's
did not
different.
kill Colin's horse. Colin killed Colin's horse.
Put Colin's horse in a dangerous situation. This is before the show started, everyone.
Colin rode a light cavalry horse with no armor into a melee. That's Colin's fault.
Bullshit. Colin put the horse in.
All right.
Into
We've done this like 9
environment
times.
Okay.
Conflict.
Are you going to try and lock all of them up separately?
Yep.
Well, you don't have to really persuade Crinkle that she will just stay locked in her own
Crinkle
room.
gives no fucks. She's staying in her room.
One of them you've already tied up and doesn't really have a say. Another is unconscious and you've just locked them in a room. And Galby is like, you know what? Sure. I'm a child. I'm 8.
Whatever you say, big people.
And Vanir is like, I'm going to stay and help because I haven't lost my mind yet.
I think we should let her. She's not really much harm to us.
Now that we have gotten rid of the
Back to the
civilians.
Tinkerers.
Can I try and tinker with it again, John?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
I guidance you this time.
Can
because I
someone
was distracted.
give me the help action also for advantage? Is that allowed?
Is anyone proficient with Tinkerers or Thieves' Tools?
Nope.
I think
No.
it's just me.
Then I'm going to say no.
Okay. Is anyone proficient with any kind of tool other than me?
No.
No.
No tools.
All
Only-
armor and
only sun.
weapons.
Alright, here I go. A regular
Guidance.
Can I be guidanced and bardically inspired?
Yes.
Alex, give me a bardic inspiration.
You be inspired.
How much is that?
That is, I believe, a D6 right now, because you're...
Okay, well, the assistance was assistive, because I only rolled a 10, but I got a 3 and a 4 on those other things, so that makes 17, and then it's dexterity, you said, so 20.
You see more. See a daughter grinding grain. Wish the spirits time was through. Trap set for the shadow bane, and then it skips.
Do I have to set a trap for it?
We wish to be rid of you.
Ah!
That's just a shot in the dark, but that would rhyme and be
It's
good.
getting there. It's got to rhyme with through.
Yeah, you rhymes with through. We wish to be rid of you.
No,
Yeah.
I know. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, if we're trying to make shots in the dark here, like other words that rhyme with through.
Or I wish to be rid of you.
The dragon in the
Yeah.
corner just went poo.
Umok, can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Ooh, 7.
You take 7 psychic damage, and please roll a melee attack against Cyrilla.
Oh, man.
What the
Oh, shit.
fuck?
You also hear screaming coming from the basement.
Great.
Great.
So, I see Umok's about to wind up another attack, and I impose Warding Flare on him. I use my reaction to impose a disadvantage on an attacking creature.
Okay, so you have disadvantage on that attack, but you still roll the attack.
12.
Ah,
I think
you
you're...
missed.
Rolled a 12.
Okay.
Barely, but you missed.
You dodge out of the way, and Umok regains his senses.
Uma!
Umok, what the
I
My
fuck?
go, oh, did you
dude!
cut that out?
Go
Y'all
sit in
were
the
bandits
corner.
for a second. I recognized y'all.
No, this time
We're
they were
bandits.
themselves, but you still wanted to
Oh.
hurt them.
Never mind, I just feel like hurting you.
Guys, I
Go
think we should
sit
lock
in the
Umok in
corner.
one of the rooms. Can we lock Umok
No,
in
we
a
can't
room
just
now?
lock everyone in
Yeah.
a room.
Why not?
Because we have to finish the rhyme.
Can we go check what that yelling was about downstairs?
No, fuck them.
They're probably
No.
just being terrified by illusions. It's fine.
Yeah, they're being disruptive.
That's-
We gotta figure this out.
Okay.
Can I go back to the
you
skull room
You can
to
go
like
back to the skull
Arcana
room. I'm
check?
gonna put you in the skull room. There you go. Would you guys like a hint?
Yes.
No,
out
I want
of
to figure this
character,
out.
yes, I feel stupid, but let Gerard try his one
No.
thing, I guess.
I just wanted to like Arcana check or something. Natural 1, baby.
This is a room.
It's a room.
This is a room.
So your hint is what you've been doing is working. Maybe keep doing it.
Tinker again.
Tinkering?
Tinkering
Yeah,
with
I
the
guess
book.
just back to that. Try that again.
Back to the book. Guidance again.
That time it's a 21, because I'm rolling so many dice.
You get the last piece together, and the entire rhyme plays through,
Woo!
ending, see a daughter grinding grain, wish the spirits time was through, trap set for the shadow bane, her millstone killed it true.
Ah.
I wasn't gonna guess that.
I know you
Too
weren't.
poetic, yeah.
A millstone.
I liked our guesses,
That's a
though.
word.
They were good
Yeah.
guesses.
Calling off pretty close.
So now, can anyone who wants to make a general intelligence check to interpret what that means?
15.
Oh, yeah. Natural 20.
Oh, wow.
I rolled a 19.
I know what it means
18.
apparently.
Clark Dramaticus, you have a moment of clarity,
You see the code.
and you know that millstones are extremely heavy, so you think that it just requires a very, very heavy object to crush the spirit.
Oh,
Is it maybe
okay.
in the book?
I think. Cool. I would like to
Wait,
go
should
back
we crush-
into.
Should we crush the skeleton?
Yep. Start smashing the skeleton.
So-
Could we work together
Send
to
that
drop a
book.
small
Alright.
bookshelf on it? Well, we know the rhyme now, so I guess if we crush the book, it's fine, right? Like, we're not going to get any more information out of it. So I put the book on the floor, and I say to the group, all right, everyone, let's all take a corner of this table, pick it up,
Heave.
flip it over so it's flat, and then drop the table on the book.
Out of the book coalesces a black
There it is.
shadow
Got 'em.
figure.
Got you now, you son of a bitch.
Shemshime!
Oh my god, it's an unlockable character.
Oh, no.
That popped up on the screen.
You didn't crush the book. Before you begin to crush it,
Oh.
this shadow comes out.
Oh!
Please roll initiative. Clark Germanicus, you are up first.
Well, since it worked so good on the regular shadows, let's go Word of Radiance again. Constitution save.
19.
Fuck. Well, actually, for my bonus action, I'm gonna spiritual weapon. 20, not natural, to hit.
That hits.
7 spiritual damage.
Zid, you are up. Cirilla, you are on deck.
I would like to Tasha's Mind Whip him, which I believe is an intelligence save.
16.
That passes, but it'll still take half damage. 8, so 4.
Cirilla, you are up.
Alright, we're gonna smack him with some words.
4.
2.
2 damage. Okay. And then Shemshime is going to target Crassus. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
10.
You are stunned, and you take 21 psychic damage.
Oh,
Oof. That's a bad headache.
Good thing I had that temp HP.
Crassus, you are up, so you can roll to try and unstun yourself. I'm sorry, you don't have to roll. At the end of your next turn, you're not stunned. So your turn is over, and you are not stunned. Umok, you are up.
I'm gonna take my flail and I'm gonna whack him across the jaw with an 18. Wait, what did I? Yeah, 18.
That hits. That hits.
12 damage.
Nice.
Not 18, sorry.
We are back up the top. It is Clark Germanicus.
Clark Domanicus, that's me, it's me.
Yes.
Hello. We're gonna attempt Word of Radiance again. Constitution save, please. I yell praise the sun at him.
21.
Well,
Sorry, 18.
shit.
I added that. I added the roll.
Well,
Praise
shit.
the sun!
Spiritual weapon again. I slash at him. Ha! That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
That is 7 more force damage.
Nice. Vanir is up. She's going to run downstairs to go try and check on them. But as she gets away from the
Damn,
table,
bitch.
there is an opportunity attack against her.
oh no, you fool.
I will use Warding Flare again to disadvantage him.
Already has disadvantage.
Why?
Okay.
Vicious Mockery.
Oh,
Ah.
then yeah, just save it.
12. That's a miss. Zid, you are up. Cirilla on deck.
Knowing that he's already used his attack of opportunity, I'm just gonna step over there. And I'll just do magic missile to keep my life easy. Pew pew pew. 9, 10, 11 damage.
And you are all still, if you are not concentrating, you are all still humming the rhyme. Cirilla, you are up.
Alright, we're gonna yell at him again.
I shall taunt you another time.
16.
Ah, fuck, just.
Okay. And now, Shemshime is up and is going to turn to Cirilla, who was the last person to yell at him, and make an attack.
Hey!
23 to hit.
Fuck. That was a lot of dice.
19 psychic damage.
Could be worse. Could be worse.
Okay.
Hey, we're supposed to viciously
Shut
mock
up,
you.
you stupid ghost.
Crassus, you are up.
Cool. I would like to bonus action Hexblade's Curse.
Okay.
Shemshime. And then I'm gonna whap him with my glaive. 18.
Hits.
14 slashing damage.
Umok, you are up.
Just make sure.
Natural 1.
Wow.
I do nothing.
They've already used their opportunity attack, so they don't get to do that. Clark Domanicus, you are up.
Can I chuck a guiding bolt at him from this range?
No.
Well, you can take a step back and then do it.
Can I step back and do it?
And they can get an opportunity attack on you as you step back.
And I can use my reaction to impose disadvantage on him.
Okay. 2 15s.
17. Fuck off.
No, I rolled 15s.
Well, that's not helpful, John.
20.
Yeah, you can. Oh.
You take 20 psychic damage.
Ouch.
If you guys could just unload your actual big spells, that would be appreciated.
I'm gonna fucking throw a guiding bolt at him now.
Okay.
Because I'm angry. Okay, cool. That's a 19. Wow, are you kidding me with those ones? That is 8 radiant damage.
Oof.
But guess what? My spiritual weapon. 17.
That hits.
That is 11 force damage.
Okay. Zid, you are up. Cirilla, you are on deck.
I'll use my other second level for another mind whip. So it's an intelligence save.
16.
Well, you know what? Fuck this guy and his stupid big brain. Still half damage. Decent. So 14, so 7.
Cirilla, you are up.
All right, we casting Dissonant Whispers. I'm gonna need a Wisdom saving throw.
There we go. 5.
I'm gonna use up one of my my second level spell slots, so I can.
So that'll be 4d6.
Yeah, sorry, I just spilled all of my d6 all over the floor.
Oh, no.
We'll
hold
go get him.
on. I'm going. Hold on.
Fig to put in the hold music. Put in the elevator music.
You're gonna make me go download elevator music. I have a lot of downloads already. I don't think I have elevator music. Here it is, I guess.
Dude,
You do now.
I'm so sorry.
No, put the Jeopardy music in actually.
And now that'll get us.
Is that copyrighted?
That's copywritten, yeah.
That'll get us.
Dave.
Put the Cisco hold
Put
music.
All right,
It's probably also.
Careless
copywritten.
Whisper.
hold on.
No, it's not.
No,
It is not. It is
Okay.
Don't you mean
free.
the,
I got my life together.
the Skype hold music?
All right.
Put in Mozart's Requiem.
11,
Lacrimosa.
15, 16, 17 damage.
Okay, hold music over. Back to combat music. Also, because it
And I
failed,
do on him.
it must use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from Cirilla.
Is that part of the frightened condition, or no? Is that just the spell does that?
That's just the spell. It does not impose the frightened condition. It just uses its reaction to move, I assume, 30 feet away
Yeah.
from
It
Cirilla.
says, the creature doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground, such as a fire or a pit.
Okay, so it's gonna go there,
Yeah.
and then it's its
Um,
turn, so it's gonna go there and attack.
Wait, sorry, where did it go? It went,
There?
went up? It would trigger an opportunity attack from Crassus and Umak on its
And
way
you.
out. And me.
Yeah.
Let's.
Ah!
So
Wait,
Umak, then
what about-
Crassus, then me.
Sorry,
What about me?
You already used your
And-
reaction to warding
and
fire.
Cirilla.
Oh, true.
And
Me
Cirilla.
too?
All of us
Everyone
other than Clark
except
can
everyone
try to
except
stab
Clark gets an opportunity attack. Yeah,
No dice.
Oh, I rolled a 19.
that
So,
hits.
my damage is 7.
him. I have a 17.
Hits.
I rolled a natural 1.
6 damage.
Cool. All right, it is its turn, and it is going to do a melee attack on Zip.
I hate that.
15.
Oh, that is my armor.
So that hits.
Yeah.
So that is 21 psychic damage to you.
I have 3 HP left, everyone.
Crassus, you're up.
Cool.
Help.
I'm gonna walk up to this dude. I'm gonna go right there because I can't pass through him.
I would also like to remind everyone of the rhyme.
Well, I don't have a giant
have to
object to
crush
crush him with. What do you want from me?
There's a bookshelf. Everybody get behind a
Crassus is a
bookshelf.
giant object.
Shove it.
He's not that fat.
Crassus, throw the
his
throw the
bum.
thing off. Throw the bookshelf on him. Get the steel chair.
Wait, what's the thing at the top of the bookshelf there? The circular thing.
Those are
are
columns
pillars.
holding up the floor.
Yeah, we should not knock
Fuck.
those over. Those are load
No.
bearing.
I'm gonna bonus action hex him with my last spell slot.
Didn't you already do that?
No, I hexblade cursed.
That is
Okay.
slightly different.
Yeah, it is slightly different. Can I try and crush him with a shelf?
Not where they're standing right now, no.
Did you have anything gigantic in the bag of holding that you can just spit out at him?
See, Colin, I know a thing you have that's 1,000 pounds. That would probably work, but
What do I have that's 1,000
The
pounds?
fuck?
The fuck does he have that's 1,000 pounds?
Did you take your horse corpse with you?
Hold on.
We all have 4. How many gold pieces do we all have?
Not that many.
Bags of money.
So Crassus might know, but Colin does not
doesn't.
know.
you have a robe of what kind of items, Colin?
Yes, I am aware that I have the robe of useful items.
What's on it?
Are you talking about the rowboat? I don't have a rowboat.
You do.
Cool. I guess I do have a rowboat. So I'm just gonna.
Throw it
I
on.
I'm
cast
just gonna
boat.
yeet. Yeah. So Crassus will just rip a patch off of his robe, toss it up in the air above this dude, and
Yoink.
then Zid, watch out, and
Yeah.
drop rowboat.
Yeah, they fail, and the rowboat thuds onto them.
I'm picturing the animation of that in my head. Here, I hope you already saw it and enjoyed it, audience.
As this shadowy form dissipates, crushed to death by an approximately 1,000-pound rowboat.
Out of the blue.
Because this isn't like a modern rowboat made of composites. This thing's made of wood, and it's 12 feet long.
I'm gonna turn to Clark with my 3 HP and be like,
It's like, huh.
Clark, I have a really bad headache.
Hey,
Like, really bad.
hey, John.
Don't worry,
Yes.
but so do I.
When it
Sid,
gets
come
when
over here, I'll give you
Sashimi
healing.
gets crushed,
Shemshime.
is it like a Wizard of Oz? His feet are sticking out from under the rowboat.
No,
Or does
because
it
they
just
got
curl
hit,
in?
dissipate?
and the shadow kind of just dissipates. All of you notice that your humming has stopped.
I'm gonna
Um,
let's head downstairs and check on everyone.
Yeah, let's get all the friends.
As Crassus is coming back into the middle section, he's gonna be like, "So who's gonna help me get the rowboat out of here?"
And
Nobody.
as we all leave, turns around, we're all gone already.
Who's gonna help me move this rowboat? Guys?
I guess myself.
Guys,
Everyone
What?
seems to be all right.
Is Boots alive?
Yes, Boots is fine.
Thank God.
So
Don't do that
separating
to
them
me.
was the right call then.
Absolutely, it was. It was absolutely the correct move.
We would have had a child murder on our hands.
Or
You're
the
welcome.
child would have murdered someone.
Yeah,
Either
a
way,
different kind of child murder.
Either way.
either way, there would have been a
Child
homicide
murder or
two.
child murderer?
Is Crinkle okay?
Murder.
Oh no, Crinkle exploded.
Oh,
Yeah,
Crinkle?
Crinkle's fine.
Wait,
They're
what?
fine.
you open the door, it's just a bunch of feathers.
Crinkle is fine. Everyone.
Crinkle, you
know what?
okay in there?
Let me rephrase that. Everyone's alive. No one is fine. They're
Everyone
alive.
has a lot of trauma to work their way
I'm
through
sorry,
at their next
that was
therapy
great.
session.
Crinkle exploded.
someone fed Crinkle
They,
rice.
they fed Crinkle an Alka-Seltzer
And she explodes.
Oh
because they can't burp.
You guys come up from on the bottom floor, and Crassus is just.
I like to
hacking
imagine Crassus
away
just
at
sitting in the
rowboat.
rowboat.
I picture Crassus sitting in the
He's like-
rowboat with his legs crossed just in the middle, just
doing-
like, I bet you're
Goodbye.
wondering why I've gathered you here today.
I imagine he's doing the Washington on the Delaware pose.
I'm gonna have to Photoshop Crassus's head onto Washington on the Delaware, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Look, every joke
You
costs
are now.
Alex time, and that's funny to me. So
Eh, makes the days go by.
Wait, put the rest of us as his crew in the back.
Oh my god. I'll put us all on the boat. Carry on. We all reconvene. What happens?
Vanir starts to speak. It would appear that you have dealt with it. The book
We did
still
it.
sitting open on the table, playing the tune. Vanir shuts it, and the tune stops. I've clapped too many times.
It's not like I'm gonna get confused as to one of these later claps being the sync clap. Which one do I pick?
Do I pick the sync clap at an hour 47, or or at 40, or at a minute
Which could
20?
be?
So, it's probably safe for us to leave.
Is it just still rubbing his temples? He goes, mm-hmm. I think we should
Good,
take
let's
a
get
day
the
off.
fuck out of here. And
Yeah.
Crassus will
Day
just
off.
start
A
walking
day off from
upstairs.
organizing the library.
And, yeah, everyone...
And if we learned anything, it's that books are evil and you shouldn't read them.
Galby is
Mm.
now tending, like, just holding her bandaged arm where her father tried to cut her while he was suffering from madness.
She almost got Isaac'd.
Oh, that poor thing has so much trauma.
That family's gonna
Um,
need therapy.
Crinkle is like, get out of my basement. You have all been a menace.
Crinkle, shut the fuck up. You had the book in your house, in your room. Where'd you even get this?
Where did
Ah,
you get this?
Ah.
I found it.
You've been a real help. Go back to your stupid cave.
That's all I want.
Rude.
Goodbye.
Listen,
And they walk away.
Listen, we've been in this basement for like 3 days.
3 days.
Clark
It's been
Dominicus
it's
has
been
had
like a
enough.
day and a half.
It's been.
That's
48
too
not even
long.
48 hours.
Clark Dominicus gets cranky when he can't see the sun.
Like a reverse drow.
Vanir is like, well, I still need someone to help me with all these books, but I think we can wait a couple days and I can get some scribes.
Zidrus on his way out just goes,
Bye.
unseen servant, and then walks away.
You leave the cellar and run into Tormund, who is maintaining
Who's
your
Tormund?
mansion. Thoradin.
Tormund is a character
Thoradin.
from Game of Thrones.
Thoradin,
Is
who
the
is
big lady
at
with
your
you?
at the sort of office area outside of the multidimensional mansion you live in. Oh, you're back earlier than I thought you'd be.
There was a ghost.
You look like shit.
Yeah, we feel like shit.
We fought a very powerful ghost. We killed it.
What
Room
did you guys do
haunted.
with the
With
book?
a rowboat.
Did any of you grab it?
We
I
read it.
assume Vanir when she
It's
closed
under the
it.
I think we
table.
just left it.
Okay, you could assume that. This is an important question. Are any of you going to actually make sure you know what happens to the book?
Okay,
Yes.
fine.
Yes.
On the way out, Zidrus will ask Vanir, so what should we do with the book?
I think we should get this put in the restricted part of the library. Also, perhaps have it somewhere with silence.
Silence,
can't-
anti-magic field, the whole deal.
Yeah, just somewhere
Maybe put
safe.
maybe put a chain on it just for good measure.
So we'll, I can have that taken care of.
Maybe
And-
douse it in holy water.
She goes back into the Firefly cellar to get the book. And then
And it's gone.
tends to it. No, it's there.
Okay.
And
she
it is
never
tended
comes
to.
back
If you
out
left it alone for a day, it
alive.
might have been gone. And I think that knowing the book is now going to be safely locked away, all of you can take a long rest.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
welcome
thank
to level
God.
5.
Great.
Whee!
Oh my
Uh,
god, Lois.
We'll sort that out.
So we will
after,
sort that out
during the week.
off camera. So, thank you for listening to this week's episode of Roll for Distraction and hearing the semi-anticlimactic conclusion of
I don't
of
know, man.
Sheshmi-
We hit him with a boat.
of Sheshmi's
pretty
bedtime.
climactic.
It's so weird, is what did it. Please leave us a 5-star review on any of your podcast apps that you are using.
Give us a comment on YouTube and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date.
Also, tell your friends.
Yes, that too.
Send your money to my unlabeled
enemies.
bank account.
Also, don't forget about the Yelp
What?
comment.
What was that?
What?
What was that part?
Okay, bye.
Yeah, good night.
Good night, everybody.